Hey guys, we had a great practice today. I know it was long, some of it may have felt a little bit tedious, but you guys are getting to the place where you can start to do these services on your own, which is the goal. We want you guys to be able to do them on your own so you can be fully prepared, so you guys can run on your own in Peru and show off everything that you've been doing, not to show off yourselves, but to show off the work that God's going to be able to do through you. And as we go throughout this week, as Pastor Earl mentioned, he's even going to start fasting on Tuesday, praying together. I just want to encourage you guys to start getting your head in the game. And the way that we do that is we remember our why. I want you guys to really stop and think before you guys go to bed tonight, what was the original reason that you wanted to go on this missions trip? And for me, the reason I wanted to go on my first missions trip was for not any noble reason, like doing it for the kids and to serve the last, the lost, and the least. It was because I thought it'd be fun to go to another country, and they promised us unlimited snacks on the bus. So even if your original reason for going on this missions trip wasn't maybe the right church answer, it's not too late to determine what your real why is. I want you guys to think and pray, just as even in service today, Pastor Earl led us in spending some time to hear from God and receive peace from Him. I want you guys to spend some time just listening to God and let Him start speaking to you the things that He wants to do in and through you on this trip. As you're remembering your why, as you're remembering why you're supposed to be going on this trip, remember that God's also put you here for a very specific reason. And as you're praying, as you're listening to Him, He may start speaking to you even some kids' names that you're going to be meeting. He may speak to you some things that you're supposed to do when we get to certain places. So I just want to encourage you guys as you go throughout this week. Tonight specifically, before you go to sleep, I just want you to spend a little bit of time, even if it's 5 minutes, just listening for the voice of God, to hear what He's speaking to you about this trip, because God wants to speak to you individually. And I want to also encourage you guys for tomorrow to pray for the person that you encouraged tonight. When we did our circle at the end of our practice, I want to encourage you to pray specifically for that person, that God would work in and through them on this trip, and that God would speak to them as well. So I just want to encourage you guys, as you wrap up tonight, just remember your why. Remember why this trip is important, why you're supposed to be on it, and what God wants to do in and through you. Love you guys, and I'll see you on Wednesday.